Hi everyone, Angie Smith. Thank you for watching. Welcome back to my channel. So this week's melting basket in the Seas collab, I forget which week we are on, but this is melting old wax and using up the old wax. So let's go through what I have pulled. So I went through all of my wax and looked for items that were older. And I've noticed that a lot of people have started putting dates, like the little circle stickers that you use for garage sales, is what I know them for. But I think I'm going to start doing that because I can kind of date some of my wax from when I bought it, but as I move forward, I don't think I'm going to remember exactly when I've purchased it. So let's talk about what I pulled. This is from May of last year, and this is Palm Trees and Ocean Breeze. These are 2 bars I have left from the set of the month. And at that time we were getting, I believe, 9 bars. So this would be 2 left over. And it's hard to, I guess it's hard to tell on here, but the blue or the teal seems to be lightening and turning more green. It's not as teal as it used to be. And I find that some of the blue, lighter blue wax from Scentsy turns that color. This is a lighter scent, and I love this scent in laundry. It's my favorite. But as far as the bar performance, I find it super light. So I'm hoping to go ahead and use these 2 up. 2 that I have in my warmers today, so you won't be able to see the wax, are Inhale Exhale. And this is a scent that I do love. It's like a fresh, like it has some melon undertones. I know this is a love or hate smell. It's super strong. But I find this wax also turns color quite, it's like a light blue, but it'll turn almost like that greenish blue color. I don't think I have a big enough piece in. And I'm trying to see if I can see some kind of pour date. These bars I had received, I believe January was when my quarterly club hit. So I'm not sure when exactly they were poured. And I did actually purchase in the flash sale a stockpile of these bars, which I'm still waiting to receive. And I have this in my quarterly club as well. But I do find that it discolors quite frequently. Sorry. I'm trying to see if I can see a pour date. I don't think... Usually it can be engraved in here. I don't think that this one was stamped. So I'm not sure when exactly this was poured to tell you like how fast it's discoloring. But it's no longer a scent of the month sticker. So I'm thinking it discolors pretty quickly. All right. Next up, these were from Moment by Moment collection. So I have a bar left of the Graduation. Trying to use up some of the bars too that are not in my club and they're no longer available. I found this one. When did this come out? This would have been a purchase from when it first came out. I really do like how this smells. It just doesn't perform the greatest. As you can see here, it's starting to leave a discolored clamshell. And then I went ahead and grabbed my Happy New Home to use up, and it's starting to get a little juicy. I feel like, I'm trying to remember when these, I forget when these came out, but I did mark it actually July. So these are from July. I also have my last bar of Sweet Plum pastry. I did not keep this in my club. I think it'll be back. It's starting to get a little juicy too. And you can kind of tell like it's discolored the clamshell. This is just such a nice like plum, and you can get a little bit of coconut. I would definitely repurchase this. It is a good scent. I just did not keep it in my club. And then one of the things I thought about doing is, because I'm going to use up these last 2 cubes of Appealing Apple, which is not in my club either, is I want to mix it with a couple cubes of the Graduation and see if it brings out that apple that's supposed to be in Graduation. I have 4 cubes each of Harvest Blessings to use up. The clamshell, you can tell in here too, is getting a little discolored. It's funny how some of these scents will make the wax change colors. This one was okay for me. I know a lot of people love the scent, and I think it'll be back in the fall and winter. It's just not a scent that I typically like myself. So I want to use that up. Angel Experiment 624. This would be a repurchase. It's not in my club. I like it. It's more like it reminds me of just like a nice cotton candy kind of scent. Or berry. Like, not really berry, but like that cotton candy-esque. Maybe like like blue raspberry. It's very pretty, but as you can tell, that is also discolored. And I think the purple's kind of changing a little bit as well. All right. Little Mermaid. So I have 2 bars to use up. This is from last year when it came out. July. I actually started marking some in July, and then I just kind of stopped. But the wax is getting a little, this is almost like the same blue in Inhale, Exhale, and you can tell it's starting to get a little like yellow, like a green yellow tint to it. It's harder to tell, I feel like, in this camera light, but for some reason I think these lighter blues turn quickly. I have Toasty Cabin. I had picked up this, I think it's called the Huga Wax Collection, which I had really wanted, but it's got some condensation on the wax, so I want to go ahead and get these used up. They're old. This scent is more like a manly, like a masculine scent, so we'll see how I use that. I want to use up the Quiet Clementine, which is from that collection. It's kind of like it's also condensating there. This one I like better than the Toasty Cabin. It's something I feel like I've smelled before. It's still kind of like woodsy and manly smelling, but I like it a little better. I may have to end up mixing something with those two. Fearless by Nature. I'm still trying to work through this bar. It's gonna be hard to do that, but I feel like this green is kind of becoming a little discolored. Along the same lines as those other bars with those light greens and blues. Okay. I have Starfruit and Pear Nectar. This is one that if it ever comes back, I will be throwing that in my club. It'll probably be a few years though, because I think it just went away a couple years ago. But that is condensating on the wax as well. So I wanted to go ahead and get this used up. As you can tell, there's some like juiciness going on at the bottom. Blue Hyacinth, which was from last year, I think over the summer. The Bring Back My Bar. I did not date it. But it is getting a little juicy as well. It is a nice, it's just it's a very floral, it's very hyacinth, it's very pretty. I actually pulled this from my club. It's very pretty. I would repurchase this. My club's just too much, and I have a budget for my club, and it's not part of that. Mulan. This was from the Disney collection in a clearance sale. And I don't know that I really like this on cold. I have seen responses from other people that it's a good scent. And I'm not sure exactly what this smells like. But it's getting nice and juicy in my clamshell. So I want to get that one used as well. And then the last batch is, this is my last Fairy Tale Pumpkin from the set of the month in November. And it is, see how it's turning colors there, and it's super juicy. This is not my favorite scent. It's kind of like a dark black raspberry, dark berry, I think is what it is. And it has some like cinnamon spice, or not really cinnamon, but like pumpkin spice with it. And I thought it might mix well because I want to use this one up as well, Stroopwafel Delight, which is my last bar of this that I did not add to my club, and it did not return. One I would definitely repurchase, but the bar is a couple years old. As you can tell, it's starting to come through in the clamshell, so I want to use this up. And I thought the bakery might help with this, so we'll see. So there's my pools for the week on wax bars that are discoloring and older that I want to use up. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on my next video.